Hello, hi my dear friends. Welcome to my channel HSR Bioinfo. Friends, today we are going to discuss most important 20 questions in this session, especially third session of Target Biology 1000 plus multiple choice questions. Okay, these questions are very important for the examinations of SSC, PG sets of AP and Telangana, other states of India, and CSR Net, SI, Constable, Civil Services and Army, and also ICMR and remaining competitive exams of the biology. Okay, so this is the third session. Already we discussed the top 40 questions in the two sessions, session 1 and session 2. Okay, in these questions we are starting from the question number 41 because session 1 that starts from 1 to 20, session 2 that is 21 to 40. Now the session 3 is 41 to 60 questions. So each session we are going to discuss 20 questions accordingly. So this is the third session. Definitely this session will be very helpful for your examination purposes. Okay friends, if you are watching my video for the first time, please do subscribe my channel and click the bell icon for all the notifications of what I am doing the videos and uploading in my channel, and also click the that means a like button, because your like will motivate me to do more videos like this. Okay, without delay, let's start the session with the question number 41. So the 41 question is, which acid that present rich in the apple? Actually we know very well about the apple. Okay, everyone very aware about the apple, which is an essential fruit during the normal condition and also during the sick and disease condition. Everybody eating this apple. Actually this apple contains some acids. Okay, among the many acids, one of the acid that is a very rich high content of acid that is present in this apple. So what is that acid? That is the question. So here is options are malic acid, citric acid, tartaric acid and linoleic acid. So the absolute answer for this question is the option A, that is a malic acid, which is present rich in the apples. Okay, let us see the remaining options also. Actually these are also acids, actually where they are present and where they are located. Actually citric acids, it is our acid. This acid is present in the citrus fruits. Coming to the tartaric acid, it is present in the tamarind and grapes. Linoleic acid, it is actually present in the fishes. In the previous classes I have discussed the HCl, hydrochloric acid, that is present in the stomach of human beings. So hope you guys understood these options, explanation and also the correct answer for this question. Coming to the next question 42 with digestion of proteins which results in following. It means digestion means breakdown of proteins. Okay, breakdown of proteins which produce the what kind of following. That is the question actually. Here the options given are sugars, amino acids, fatty acids and fourth is a none. Definitely, actually let us see the proteins. Proteins are building blocks of body, already we discussed in the previous session, and these proteins are actually formed by the amino acids. So many amino acids together that forms the protein. So if these amino acids containing proteins are broken down by the digestion procedure, which results the simply amino acids. So the option B is the correct for this question. Coming to the sugars, Actually, sugars that are nothing but there are many kinds of sugars are present. We discussed in the previous sessions also. Okay, there are monosaccharides, disaccharides, and polysaccharides. Okay, if sugars are breakdown, okay, if sugars are broken down by the digestion, which is also produces the monosaccharides like glucose, galactose, like that. So remaining I will discuss in the next upcoming classes in detailed manner. Coming to the fatty acids, okay, if these are the fatty acids actually released from the breakdown of lipids, if the lipids or oils broken down by the digestion procedure, which results in the release of fatty acids. Okay, that means fatty acids are the sources for the formation of lipids, amino acids are the sources for the formation of proteins, sugars nothing but monosaccharides are the sources for the carbohydrates. So that is a good explanation for this question. Coming to the 43rd 43 question, study of teeth is called. So teeth are studied by the scientist, then what is actually that branch we called? So that is the question. Here is options: odontology, hematology, virology, hepatology. Let us see the answer. Answer is A, because odontology, nothing but dentology. Okay, additionally we just add O, it results the odontology. Okay, it is very easy to identify. Odontology is the study of teeth. Let us see the hematology. Hematology is study of blood. If we study blood, such type of stream we call as a hematology. Virology is study of viruses. Hepatology is study of liver. Okay, somewhat difficult and somewhat hard to remember. Okay, hepatology, because the liver that contains the hepatocytes, that's why this study we called as a hepatology. So you have to remember these points. Okay, coming to the 44 question, human dental formula is, actually we have many teeth in our mouth. Okay, teeth in our mouths, and also different shapes and different sizes of and different functions of teeth are present in our mouth. Okay, actually in our mouth, let's see there is a code ICPM. ICPM is a code. I belongs to the CPM party, just like it's a shortcut code. I for incisors, C for canines, P for premolars and molars. These are the four kinds of teeth that are present in our mouth. So here the question is, how many incisors are present, canines are present, premolars are present, and molars? What are the numbers which is related to the ICPM? So answers here is 2103, 2103, 2012, 2012, 2123 and 2123, 1253, 1250. The correct absolute answer for this question is 2123, 2123. That means 2 incisors, 1 canine, premolar and molar. Okay, this is only one side. That means, for example, if you draw our mouth, so here from here to here, it is a 2 1 2 3. Again here also 2 1 2 3. Again here also 2 1 2 3. Here also 2 1 2 3. Okay, 2 1 2 3. Okay, 3 5 6 7 8. 8 plus 8 16. 16 in the upper jaw, and again similarly 16 in the lower jaw. Totally 16 plus 16, 32 teeth that are present in our mouths. Okay, hope you guys very clear it is. Coming to the 45 question, the part which prevents the entry of food into the lungs. Actually, see the site actually in our mouth, end part of the mouth that contains the access the both air and also food. Okay, the air only that enters into the lungs, but not enters into the esophagus to the stomach. But when we are eating our food, the food that only enters into the esophagus to the stomach, not enters into the lungs. This function is, okay, this function is done by the which part of the human body? That's a question actually. Let's see the options. That is option A is a glottis, B is the epiglottis, larynx and tongue. Actually, tongue is not a answer because tongue is present in the starting of the mouth. That is not prevents the entry of food into the lungs. Larynx also not a correct answer. Epiglottis is the answer. Okay, you have to remember this one. Glottis is not a correct answer. Okay. For clarification for this diagram, this question, you have to see the entire picture of mouth and mouth parts and vocal cords and like that. Then only you will understand. You just blindly remember this. Epiglottis is a structure that is present in our neck region, which prevents the entry of food into the lungs. Okay. Coming to the next question, 46th one. Which part of the human body detoxifies the toxins? Actually, see the answers. Actually, liver, heart, skin and mouth. These are the four options. Among these four options, which part, which organ or which part which detoxify the toxins if we consumed through the food? If we consume the toxins through the food, those toxins should be detoxified by the some organ in our body. Without a detoxification of toxins, the toxins maybe act on the different parts of the body, like nervous system, like eyes, stomach, and different parts of the body. So these detoxification of toxins which consumed by human being is detoxified by the liver. Okay, very important. Liver has the many important functions in our body. Without liver we cannot exist. Okay, let's see the option B. Option B is the heart. Function of heart is the pumping of blood. Pumping of blood is the only function of heart. Coming to the skin which cannot detoxify the toxins, skin which prevents the entry of pathogenic organisms from the outside into the inside, and it is also cool down our body by producing the sweat. Coming to the mouth definitely cannot do this detoxification because mouth doesn't have the detoxification property. So absolute answer here is the liver. Coming to the 47th question. What is the pH of bile juice? Actually, bile juice, where actually it is present. If you have the idea that this is called as the stomach, and this is the duodenum, this is stomach, this is the duodenum. Okay, here is the liver. Okay, liver that produces the bile. Okay, that present in the gallbladder. Whenever it necessary or needed, this gallbladder that produces the bile juices that enters into the duodenum, where actually that enters finally into the small intestine. So it is a rough diagram we have to understand. So actually stomach which produces the HCl, it is an acid that is combined with the food. So stomach walls that are resistant to the HCl because they are producing the HCl. Okay, some extent. But the small intestine part, that is the duodenum, which is very sensitive to the HCl. Okay, if HCl that enters into the small intestine, that produces the ulcers in the small intestine. To prevent this acidity, okay, bile juices that added to the duodenum, bile juices are the bases and HCl is the acids. Together they forms the neutral pH in the duodenum. That's why our stomach and our small intestine cannot be susceptible to the ulcers and some wounds. So hope you guys clear. Okay, so let us see the function. Actually I told here is the bile juice is the basic, it's a base. Okay, HCl is the acid. So here his 6.5 is the acidic pH, 7.8 is the basic pH, 8.4 is the basic pH, 14 is the basic pH. So then among these three, which one is correct? The correct answer is 7.8. Okay, you blindly remember this. Okay. Coming to the 48th question. Insulin is a hormone that is produced by which one of the following organ? Options are the pancreas, kidney, heart and stomach. Okay, here these are the organs. Kidney that is also produce some hormones. Heart also produces one hormone. Stomach also produces a hormone. Okay, so pancreas also produces a hormone. These all are ready to produce hormones, but the insulin hormone exclusively that is produced by the pancreas only. So, due to the presence of pancreas which produces the insulin hormone which reduces the blood glucose level. Already yesterday class we are discussed. Okay, kidney also that produces the different hormones. We will discuss in the future sessions. Okay, heart also produces a hormone. Stomach also produces a hormone. So here you have to understand and remember the only thing is the insulin is the hormone that is only produced by the pancreas which reduces the blood glucose levels. Okay, in the diabetic patients these insulin levels are decreased. That's why blood glucose levels drastically increased in the diabetic patients. Okay, let's see the 49th question. Lion and tiger are options here is herbivores, carnivores, detrivores and none. Definitely none is not an option. Let's see the explanation for these options. Herbivores, organisms who eats only herbs. Herbs means plants. So herbivores nothing but it is a vegetarian. Okay, let's see the carnivores. Carnivores are the organisms who only eats the meat. Okay, simply carnivores are the non-vegetarian. NV. These are the vegetarian B. Coming to the detrivores, organisms those who eats dead animals. Organisms who eats dead animals, such organisms called as the detrivores. So let us see, the lion is a non-vegetarian, tiger is a non-vegetarian. Lion cannot eat the herbs, tiger cannot eat the plants or herbs. That's why the correct answer for this question is the carnivore. Coming to the 50th. Electron transport system takes place in. Actually, this is the mechanism of aerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration. In aerobic respiration, what will happen actually? So, aerobic respiration, that glucose that converted into the pyruvate by the process of glycolysis, and pyruvate that enters into the TCA cycle. Okay, TCA cycle, finally product of TCA and glycolysis nothing but NADPH, FADH2 and ATP that enters into the mitochondria inner matrix, where actually NADPH, FADPH together that enters into the electron transport system of mitochondria. Okay, actually mitochondria has many parts. Mitochondria has many parts like this. There is a outer membrane, inner membrane and matrix. So this is the outer membrane, this is the inner membrane, this part we call as a matrix. So here the question is, electron transport system takes place when either where actually inner mitochondrial membrane, outer mitochondrial membrane, mitochondrial matrix and all. Okay, the correct answer for this question is the inner mitochondrial membrane. This inner mitochondrial membrane that contains the electron transport system which produces the finally water and ATP energy. Okay, we will discuss in the next session, next upcoming sessions with the detailed manner. Okay, definitely I am giving sufficient information regarding to the options, I hope. Okay, Coming to the 51st question. 51 question. How much energy that produced from one glucose molecule? Already we discussed a glucose that enters into the glycolysis TCA cycle electron transport system. It means after complete breakdown of glucose, which produces the ATP energy, okay, that ATP energy should be converted into the kilocalories. Here the question is, okay, how much energy that is produced by breakdown of one glucose molecule? Options here is a 273, 260, 300 and 421 kilocalories. Correct answer for this question is 273. This should be remember blindly. Okay. 52 question. What is the floating organ of the human body? So very important in many examinations it was asked. Okay. So the question here is, if you take all the organs like liver, kidney, pancreas, lungs, hands, eyes, and any part of our body, if you put in the water, only one organism that can flow on the surface of water, remaining all organs are dipped inside of the water. So which one that? That's the question actually. Liver, kidney, pancreas and lungs. The option only is lungs, because the lungs are filled with the air containing bag-like lungs that are floating on the water. So that is the answer. Here the pancreas and kidney and liver, all these are not filled with the airs. That's why they have some intensified and concentrated mass. So that definitely dip into the water. So coming to the 53 question. What is excretion? Okay, in the last class we have discussed the excretion is done by the kidneys with the help of nephrons, functional unit of kidneys. Here the question is, what is the excretion? Actually, what is the excretion? The options are removal of nitrogen waste from the body, removal of phosphate or phosphorus waste from the body, removal of sodium waste from the body, removal of calcium waste from the body. The absolute answer is the removal of nitrogen. Actually, excretion. In the excretion, only majorly three kinds of excretory materials can be observed. That are, one is the ammonia, second one is the urea, third one is the uric acid. These three are the excretory materials of different organisms. These are present in the fishes, these are present in the humans, these are present in the different insects and also lizards. So the question here, the connection is ammonia that contains the NH3. N is present. Urea that contains the N is a part of urea. Uric acid also that contains the N. So entirely among these three options, the common thing only is the presence of nitrogen. That's why if ammonia is the excretory material, the nitrogen waste is ammonia. If urea is the excretory material, the nitrogen waste is urea. If uric acid is the excretory material, nitrogen waste is uric acid. That's why the option removal of nitrogen waste is the correct answer. Remaining three are the wrong answers. Okay, there is no removal of sodium from the body excessively. Phosphorus also not released outside of the body. Remove calcium also will not release outside of the body. Okay, coming to the 54th question. Water percentage in urea. Very important actually. Okay, regularly we are urinating urea, especially in the form of urine. Okay, here the question is, urine, that means it is a combination of, urine is a combination of water, okay, organic plus inorganic components. The question is what is the percentage of water in the urine? The absolute answer for this question is C, 96% of water that is present in our urine. Okay. The only organic material is a 2%, inorganic material is a 2%, completely 100% of urine. Okay. This question asked in many examinations, so you have to remember this question. Percentage of urine, percentage of water in the urine. So 2% is not correct, 50 is not also correct, and 100% is not correct. Okay, if we are releasing 100% of water, there is no need of kidneys, because kidneys are filtering our blood and forming the urine. Okay, hope you guys understood. Coming to the 55, pregnancy is confirmed by urine test in nowadays is due to the presence of hormone called. It means urine test that clarifies, that is confirms the pregnancy. Okay, if a female is pregnant or not. Okay, nowadays we are using the Preganews like that, different kits. Those kits are functionally depend on the urine. So the female urine that contains some hormone, that is the indication for the pregnancy. If hormone that is present in urine, she is definitely pregnant. If not present, she is definitely not pregnant. So here the question is which hormone that is present in urine. Okay, during pregnancy condition, which hormone that released into the urine, that's a correct explanation. So coming to the options, human chronic gonadotropin, second is the progesterone, third is the glucagon, fourth is the estrogen. So the correct answer for this question is human chronic gonadotropin. Majority of people, they will definitely select the either progesterone or estrogen, because a female that contains she contains the progesterone or estrogen, female reproductive hormones. Okay, definitely they will choose these two hormones, but the correct answer for this question is the human chronic gonadotropin, HCG, human chronic gonadotropin. Coming to the 56th question, which of the following animal that contains the two chambers in heart? Okay, let us see the options first of all. Frog, fish, human and amoeba. Actually, we know very well human heart contains the four chambers. Okay, two atrium, two ventricles. Fish heart that contains the two chambers. Okay, one ventricle, one atrium. Frog heart that contains the three chambers. Okay, two atriums, one ventricle. Here human is the two atriums, two ventricles. The here amoeba doesn't contain any heart. It has no heart. So remaining three has the heart, but with the different chambers. The correct answer for this question is the fish has the two chambers in its heart. Okay. Coming to the 57th question, the heartbeat is started at the dash dash of the heart. Okay, actually our heart can beat and produces a sound lub and dub. Actually, the sound is generated. For the generation of sound, actually, at any position in the heart, that there may be a starting. So, what is the start point where actually heartbeat is located? So that is the question. Here is options: pacemakers and ventricles, atrium and veins. Okay, the answer is pacemaker. Okay, pacemaker. This is the answer which is suitable for the, which is the where actually heartbeat is initiated. Okay, there is no ventricles and there is no atrium. Actually, in the atriums actually there is in the right atrium. This pacemaker is present. Okay, if pacemaker is not present in the options, definitely you have to choose the atrium. Okay, if pacemaker is present, you have to choose the answer pacemaker. Okay, coming to the next question, 58th, human blood circulation is in human single circulation, triple circulation, both A and B. That means single circulation and triple circulation. These are double circulation. So correct answer for this question is a double circulation. That means a blood, actually let's see this is a, for example, heart. Heart collect the blood from the body parts. Again from heart this blood that enters into the lungs. Again lungs to the heart. That means the entry of blood into the heart is twice, from the body parts to the heart once, and lungs to the again heart, from where actually again blood transported to the body parts. So due to the two times entrance by the blood vessels, so the entry of blood into the heart is twice. That's why our blood circulation is a double circulation. There is no triple circulation in the universe right now, and single circulation that can observed in the fishes. Okay, actually fishes, they have the heart and they have the gills. Okay, the blood that is collected by the blood vessels to the heart that pumps the blood to the gills, actually from where actually that reaches to the body parts. So again this blood cannot enters into the heart and where again pumps to the body parts. So this is a single circulation. Our blood circulation is a double circulation. Coming to the 59th question. So what is the largest bone in the humans? We have many bones in our body. Okay, which bone is the very largest one? Options are the femur bone, shin bone, calf bone and rib bone. We know very well the ribs that are present and protects our heart. Okay, rib bones are not a largest one. Calf bone. Okay, calf bone means if you take our leg like this, here is the calf, here is a one bone, this is the calf bone. Coming to the shin bone is the leg upper side, leg front region, this region that has the one bone. Coming to the femur bone, this is actually thigh bone. Okay, this thigh bone is the actually we know very well. Okay, here is the bone. So the correct answer for this question is the femur, that is nothing but thigh bone. Okay, coming to the last question of today's session is 60th question, the study of joints. Okay, we know very well our bones together, our bones forms the endoskeleton of body, definitely no doubt, and these bones are connected by the joints. Okay, the study of such joints is called as, that's a question. So here is options: arthrology, osteology, pulmonology and none. So this is the options given here. So arthrology is the correct answer. The study of joints is the arthrology. Osteology means study of bones. Pulmonology, study of lungs. So these are the options and explanation. The correct answer for this question is arthrology. Okay, these are the important questions you have to remember. Of you guys, you understood well. Okay, I hope myself I explained good. So friends, tomorrow onwards we are going to discuss remaining concepts. Definitely I will give you the 1000+ biological questions which are essential for the all competitive exams, what we discussed at the starting of the session. Okay,